Have missed this breaking news amongst all the hullabaloo, of course, of the Netflix series, the bombshells, the trailers, the endless acres of print dedicated to dissecting, of course, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's truth. That's right, you know, the truth that they sold their souls for out to Netflix. You get the picture. But of course, if you did miss this piece of news, as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of a very chilly London today. Incredibly bone-chillingly cold. Yes, temperatures dropping and apparently more snow looming. Hope not, don't you? Get fed up with it already. Yes. But what can you do? It is the middle of winter, of course. A little bit like this icy glare coming over from the ex-royals known as Harry and Meghan. They've done their very best, haven't they, to try and make sure that the story is put over, you know, their truth, as people like to call it. Find it incredible, don't you? I think that new phrase, you know, my truth, is basically my lies, you know. It's what I foresee, it's what I think is the true version of events, whether it's true or not. But of course, we can look forward in the early part of next year to Prince Harry's book, Spare. But you're riveted by that idea, aren't you? Penguin Random House are very nervous. I've got more on that coming up, let me tell you. Very nervous indeed. They feel like they've been sold down the river, according to a very good source, and as ever, allegedly. But there's another book. Oh gosh, they're just coming thick and fast. And this one is going to be directly from Meghan Markle herself. As ever, let me explain. This really centres upon the fact that if you didn't see this, a book is coming out in the August of next year. That's right, we won't give it a push, we won't give it a title, but you'll know who I mean. It's been written by her famous sort of associate, acolyte, cheerleader, whatever you want to call them. And this, of course, is a follow-on from the book, if you remember, that Harry and Meghan claimed they had no assistance with previously. You know, the one where she misled the British courts. Love that phrase, don't you? Basically lied to the British courts by claiming she'd never had any assistance. And then, of course, the aggrieved person who worked with her, Jason North, decided to reveal all, in fact, in his texts about how he'd assisted those alleged authors. Well, this time around, apparently this is going to be more Meghan's story, Meghan's truth, her version of exactly what happened. And I think what's interesting here is, you know, it's a free-for-all, isn't it, at this point? But a lot of people are asking, well, why is it coming out in August of next year? Well, there's a simple reason for that, you know. They are hopeful, stupidity reigns, obviously, but they are hopeful that they will indeed get an invite to the coronation of King Charles III next year on May the 6th. Makes sense if you think about it. And if that was the case, that would take around about 2 months to turn around before going to print. So once again, Meghan and Harry have their eye on the game of exactly exposing. Because the bottom line is, whichever way you look at it, this will be Meghan's book. This is her story, whichever way you look at it, this is Meghan's book. Her perspective on exactly what she feels about royal life. Yes, we've heard her twittering on that couch next to Harry, but we've never apparently heard her truth. Now, if you want to believe it as her truth, well, good luck to you. But this particular writer would never say anything negative or impartial or indeed wish to tell the absolute truth. After all, when it's been dictated to by somebody thousands of miles away who's going to pay you a lot of money, would you cross them? As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.